Ding. Connecting.
Thank you for the coffee.
It's going. It's connecting. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah.
I might get too hot in this. I'm not sure.
Well, you can always take it off for the ladies. you get too hot, you can show off your moobs and impress the ladies.
Or intimidate.
That's right. Oh my gosh, she's got bigger than me. Oh no.
It's possible.
It could happen.
I've not been watching my weight lately. That is for sure.
No.
What happened?
You're not watching your weight?
No, not at all. I mean, you've seen my Facebook feed.
That's so true. Have you seen my meat? No.
Yeah. It's delectable.
It is delectable.
Yep.
It's not wanting to connect to the YouTube.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. We'll just wait it. Here we go.
Did you see those crazy stuffed poblanos I made?
Oh my gosh, yes. How were those?
So good.
Those poblanos look so good, dude. Oh, I was like, oh, look at all that stuff. We're doing stuff with poblanos. Oh, I'm coming over. I'm on my way. America.
Those did not last at all.
I can imagine not.
Yeah, we crushed those.
I might have to sign into YouTube or something over here. I think I am signed in. That's the thing. That's what I don't understand here.
So, which team is your
NHL
team?
It shows that it's live.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's us.
Yeah.
Ish.
So who's your NHL team? So which team is your NHL team?
Which NHL team do I like?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that I have a huge NHL team that I like super follow.
I guess being from here, it's kind of like
Colorado Avalanche would probably be the biggest.
Got it. Yeah, I don't hate the Avalanche.
I would hope not.
No, I have nothing against him.
Ah, there we go. Live stream. It shows live and one watching.
It's funny because being...
But it doesn't show.
That's weird. So being from... Well, I'm watching. So that must be...
Is it on there? Like you can actually see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is it us?
Yeah, it's a little bit delayed.
You're a little bit delayed. Well, it's going to be a little delayed.
Got it.
It's the internet. Of course there's a delay.
That's true.
Live loading. There it is. I just had to start it after we started the thingy. Started the thingy. Oh, look, the volume's playing through.
Got it.
It's the internet. Of course there's a delay.
Nice.
Oh, pre-show stuff is always great.
It is.
And I like it. I love it when shows leave the pre-show on the show for later. So
yeah.
Hopefully we don't tick a bunch of people off with the, hey, there's the pre-show. These guys are noobs. Noob.
Yeah. Why is that frowned upon?
I don't know. Not to me.
No, I think it's cool.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of these because I want to show it to the screen. Shameless publicity. That's how that works.
No, it's fine. I have mine here too, or Pat's. I should say. I'm sitting in for Pat, so I become Pat, right?
You are totally the Pat today.
That's good.
Where's your cowboy mustache?
I know. Oh, I should have left it.
I know.
I had one going for a
you
bit.
like shaved and everything. It's like, well, wait, what is this? Why is there no cowboy mustache now?
Well, sometimes my wife starts to get irritated because she does not like facial hair at all on me. So she'll say, she won't say this.
And see, Jay digs it. She's okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. Good. We could ask her. We should. I'll find out. Yeah. She doesn't complain about it. She likes it, but I don't know if it's her preferred. But I'm sure she would prefer it over me looking like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I do.
I look pretty young when I shave.
Yes.
But
it throws me off.
Yeah, big time. Well, I usually let it get pretty out of hand before I shave.
You look less Hobbit-esque.
It's true. Yes, that is true. No, Alicia,
and I'm not going to say in a good way.
That's No, is that? Yeah, no problem. Oh, okay, there we go.
There you go. Yeah, because that's the one thing Jay is constantly saying is, you're so much louder. And I'm like, I'm watching the signals and we are hitting the same level.
Really?
Yeah, but I think it's because you and Pat both tend to get a little further from the microphone, and
you're better at this than me. So
well, I'm a public speaker, and I've learned to project, and so I project everything, and so my voice travels. And you and Pat are both more like I can yell at people when I need to, but for the most part, I want to kind of behave and be back, and yeah, it just doesn't work.
No, not really.
So. Well, my chat thing's loading. It's not even showing anything, so I don't know. Maybe can I chat? Hi, chat world. Wield.
Oh yeah, but I was saying, so Alicia won't tell me to shave, but she'll kind of just
not
hint at it
and not love on you as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she hints. So you pick up on the hints.
Yeah, I pick up on them.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I'll go shave once in a while. I don't know if you remember, but I think it was maybe 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I let it get out of hand.
Yeah, I do remember this. Yes.
Yeah. And it looked really bad. I mean, it was patchy. I had spots you could see to my chin.
Right.
It didn't look good at all.
No.
And so finally, when I finally shaved, it was because my boss actually pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, I know this is Idaho and it probably doesn't matter here, but
it does.
It kind of does. And you sort of look like you just crawled out from behind a dumpster."
You did.
I did. Yeah.
You totally did.
It was not good.
No.
Yeah. So he was like, "Go take care of that."
Yeah.
So I did finally.
You did, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will say Jay does the hinting too, and she's a total trainer. She doesn't realize she does it. I know she doesn't realize she does this, but she is. She's a total trainer. She's just it's like you get the reward, like the attaboy after you do. Oh, I like it so much better when your beard is nice and trim like that. And it is. It's like here's your treat. Good job, good boy, good boy. And I'm like, oh, I feel good. My girl likes me. So, but you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And we fall for it,
yeah,
so badly.
Hi, I'm Pavlov. Yeah. I'm the dog. Hi, Pavlov. Hi. Ding.
Yep, it happens.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like, I shaved. Do I get an attaboy now?
Yeah. It's pretty true.
All right, let's start this thing. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to take? So you'll take 1 and 3, or no? You want to take 2 and 3?
2 and 3
because they're separated. So you'll no. I'm sorry. You'll say 1 and 3. So yeah, why don't you just take 1 and 3, or do you want to take? I'm sorry. So you'll start and say 1 and 3, and then but you'll actually read when we get into it.
Yep.
2 and 4, if that's cool with you.
Sure.
Unless you're just sold on Banana Phone. Do you want to take Banana Phone?
No, I don't have to. Well, that's listed as 4 for me.
Right.
So you want me to go 2 and 3?
Yeah,
I can do those. No. Okay. No, that's fine.
All right. So during the intro you'll announce 1 and 3, but then when we get into it you'll actually read.
Yeah. That first one's vile.
Dude, isn't that nasty?
Yes. I know. I'm not sure how to announce it funny though.
Just like your can I get, and just get into it. It's great. It's awesome. It's fantastically horrible.
Yeah, that sounds
like that movie.
Yes, that's gonna be
fantastically horrible.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun to talk about.
Oh boy. Unfortunately, the kids didn't like Willow, so all right, let's just do this because we got to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes late. All right, all right, and we're gonna hit record on this episode of Classless Chat.
Can I get your Frier oil? Super size, please.
Play video games or get kicked out.
No. This coffin is for my prom.
And of course, everybody's favorite Banana Phone. And then it gets even better because Drew realizes he forgot to do one thing. And just get the sound system set up. All right, here we go. Banana Phone. Had one job.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you are about to hear is the future of entertainment. May I present to you Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Pat.
And Anthony.
And me, yeah. Today, anyways. I'm surprised I'm back, actually.
I'm not.
Oh, man. I re-listened to that last podcast, and I was like, wow, Drew was awesome.
Dude, no, the whole thing was fantastically
If your
funny.
Chevy's feeling heavy and your Ford's kind of slow, your Pinto needs a window and your Dodge needs a tow. If your oil needs a check-in and you have a couple of
Here we go.
seconds, give us a call. Billy Bob's Auto Wrecking.
Hard to sing with coffee.
Sorry.
This week at Billy Bob's, we have a bumper crop of 1972 AMC Javelin bumpers, all for the low price of $29.95. We have the world's largest collection of lug nuts. We call it the Bucket O' Lug. Find yours today. Hubcaps, buy a set of 2 and get a free car deodorizer shaped like a Christmas tree. Get in any color you like. Smell great. As always, we have suckers for
wear
the
it.
little junkyard
Just wear
junkies. Come on down. Don't forget to visit Billy Bob's Pet and Zoo out back. It's all right, they don't bite. Y'all come see us. We're at the corner of Chicken Dinner Road and Beeline. Give us a call. 208-555-5555. Ask for Billy Bob. Y'all come back now, here.
Yeah. So guess what? I'm glad we did this. YouTube, you are gonna love and hate me at the same time. So guess it helps if you arm the tracks.
Oh, no. What happened?
We didn't do any. It didn't capture anything.
It didn't
I'm
capture-
sitting here watching. I'm like, hey, there's no lines going. What's going on?
Oh.
So it's okay. We'll just restart it. For the people on the YouTube, you're lucky you get to hear this a second time.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. And allergies. Yay. Oh, wait.
Yep, go ahead.
On this episode of Classless Chat.
Start over. My mouse wasn't working properly.
Start over. That's awesome. Okay, Control Z. All right. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Now this thing is.
It's because I'm here.
It is. It's like every time. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Okay. I feel like oh yeah, Pro Tools died. So let's see here.
Oh no.
Record files from one or more. Okay, all right, I think we're good. Let's try it. Nope. Unable to create record files from one or more of the tracks. Disk allocation. Really? That would be fun. Let's double check this.
All right.
What's a little trouble?
Yeah, troubleshooting's all right.
Yeah, who
As
cares?
long as we're not.
Yeah. Nope, still can't. I think I'm going to have to close Pro Tools and start it again. That's all good. It takes
Two watching now. That must be us.
Because who else would be
It's
watching?
probably a good thing.
It probably is. I think I can edit it later, but hey.
I'm going to make sure everybody knows. What's this say?
I put it out there. I don't know if it's up out there or not. Did you check Facebook.
I looked on Facebook and the first thing that pops up is Mike Boswell saying, "Dude, stop it. I'm so jealous."
Of what?
My rib post.
Not jealous enough.
I sent him a picture of the last set of ribs I made and I said, "You can't eat these because they have sugar." He got so
because
mad.
he's still on that diet?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So he was all, "That is so mean." And they're loaded with brown sugar.
Oh, that's so great.
Yep. So I need to post.
All right. Building, transcribing, doing this thing. Missing files. Skip it. I don't care. We don't need any files. Da 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 da. Bop. All right. Does it show that we are going? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. On this episode of Classless Chat.
Can I get your Frier oil supersized, please?
Playing video games or get kicked out.
No. This coffin is for my prom. That's
awesome.
sad, actually.
It's sad, but it's so awesome. And banana foam.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you are about to hear is the future of entertainment. May I present to you Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Pat.
If your Chevy's feeling heavy and your Ford's kinda slow, your Pinto needs a window and your Dodge needs a tow. If your oil needs a check-in and you have a couple of seconds, give us a call. Billy Bob's Auto Wrecking. This week at Billy Bob's, we have a bumper crop of 1972 AMC Javelin bumpers, all for the low price of $29.95. We have the world's largest collection of lug nuts. We call it the Bucket O' Lug. Find yours today. Hubcaps, buy a set of 2 and get a free car deodorizer shaped like a Christmas tree. Get in any color you like. Smell great. As always, we have suckers for the little junkyard junkies. Come on down. Don't forget to visit Billy Bob's Pet and Zoo out back. It's all right, they don't bite. Y'all come see us. We're at the corner of Chicken Dinner Road and Beeline. Give us a call. 208-555-5555. Ask for Billy Bob. Y'all come back now, here?
Yeah. And so Jay, I kid you not, Jay, after like 3 episodes with that stupid fake bumper, commercial there, Jay's like, tell me that's gonna go away. And I'm like, sure, we'll do something eventually, whatever. Yeah. So this last weekend, she goes, I'm gonna be really sad when that thing goes away.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, now that you guys sing along with it, it's hysterical. She's like, I'm not gonna say it's the best part of the show, but
maybe it's up there.
It ranks up there.
It's
apparently.
pretty funny.
It is pretty good.
Yeah. The first time I heard it, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. Congratulations, Pat. Yay!
Yeah. Really good job.
Yeah. So, Pat, I am Drew. This is
Anthony.
Anthony.
I'm back again somehow.
Yay!
Not fired.
We just couldn't find anybody else. Plus, you promised delectable meats.
That is true.
You found the way to my heart.
Yeah. Yep, it was less about the performance last week and more about the meat.
I don't know, dude. I sat there and I know you're like, I hope you can pull some decent stuff out of that. And I'm like, there was some comic gold.
Yeah, we had some good spots. That was pretty good.
Seriously, Jay was like, yeah, when you just did that awkward silence. Because they were driving, Jay and her sister Lori were driving down here. And she's like, we laughed harder than I thought we were going to have to pull over to use the bathroom. I was like, I laughed so hard at just the awkward pause.
I actually said that at church on Sunday. Not during church, but at church.
At church.
Yeah, I can't remember who I was talking to. I think it was Stephanie.
Oh.
Yeah, so she asked me about what was going on with it because she saw it pop up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, you should check it out. It's Drew's podcast with Pat, and it's really good. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, is it funny? I was like, well, there was one pretty funny part last week. The rest of it, I was like, I don't know. I guess it'd be up to you if you find it funny.
I thought there was a lot of really funny spots.
Yeah, from you.
Well, and from you. And from you.
Yeah.
I can't take all the credit. Just like 95% of it.
Yeah.
No,
That's about right, actually.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was good.
People who don't know me are going to watch this and be like, he's a conceited A. He's like the black hole of conceitedness. And
no.
I really am not.
Not at all. Not at all. No. I could have been mean, but I decided not to be.
Yeah, you could have had that awkward silence like, well,
Yeah. No, I usually start my conversations with, if I'm talking about your amazing abilities with sound, I'm like, Drew's really humble, but he's actually legit at this stuff. And people are like, oh, and they have no idea because you're not that way. You're not like, I'm the best.
No. Oh, there's always somebody better. This is one of those industries you don't, well, podcasting maybe you want to be, but the audio side, you don't necessarily want to be the biggest fish because then, I mean, it can be helpful, but then you feel like, and people assume, you should be going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why are you here? If you're that good, why are you still in the Boise area?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, whatever.
I think the Boise area has a lot of great stuff to offer.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's got a rising music scene, crap load of authors, and that's big.
It's a weird, yeah.
Crap load is huge.
It's huge, yeah.
Definite number right there.
No, but it's a different, it's just different.
It is.
Community.
It is. I mean, it's not like going to Alaska. You want to talk different, Anchorage or something like that is.
I've never been.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I haven't.
I've heard it's a lot of fun.
I have too.
Lots of salmon.
I had a buddy who was a pastor in Palmer, Alaska, and I have a cousin who I believe is he in Anchorage? I don't know. I'd have to find out. Ryan, if you listen to this, let me know. He's in Alaska somewhere. He's really cool. He's got his doctorate in classical guitar.
Nice.
And he works at a library.
Nice.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
I can dig it.
I wish I could play classical guitar at like a basic level. Like intro.
Yeah.
I suck at it. Yeah. I've known a few people who are really good though.
I think that was the La La Land music.
It might have been.
Jay had me watch that.
If I get real brave, I'll sing for you later.
All right, so a couple things happened for me this week. One, shameless promotion here. My book came out in paperback. Let's go back. There we go. Drew Allen Brown audiobooks, the definitive how-to guide, what every author needs to know. You can find that on Amazon. I'd like to say you could find it everywhere, but it's at least on Amazon. It's cool.
It's good.
It's on
I've been promoting it.
Yeah, thank you.
I know a couple authors. A few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
pretty awesome.
But yeah, you can get the paperback, the Kindle version's all on there. Audio. The main joke that everyone throws out there is, you got an audio book about your audiobooks?
I saw that at least twice.
Everybody. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the sassy people are out. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
thanks.
in production. Actually, I've got a guy in here who's a buddy. I've known him forever. Known him longer than you even. And just saying something. To
We've known
to
each
some
other
degree.
how long now?
4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah. But I've known him for a long, long time, and he's coming in to help out specifically with editing of audiobooks. And so
Nice.
I'm training him how to do it, and I'm training him on the audiobook of my book, which is pretty funny because he's editing, he's doing what he's hearing and learning how to do. So it's like the double, like, oh, all right, Drew said this. And then, oh, Drew's now saying this. It's the same thing, saying I'm hearing it twice. It might be real.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of subliminal and weird.
But it's awesome. I like it. Couple other things. I finally got the kids to watch Willow. Said last week, Jackie from the dojo hooked me up with a copy of Willow. Kids hated it. You can't win on every one of them.
When we were listening to the podcast, Alicia was listening to it with me. We were driving down the road, and you got to the part about Willow. She was like, "Ooh, Willow!" I was like, "All right, now I have to watch Willow again."
I gotta watch it.
So it's good. I haven't seen it since.
I like it. I haven't seen it in like 10 years until like 2 nights ago, and I watched it, and I'm like, "Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that." And the kids are just getting bored. They're used to like they were cool with Cool Runnings. And I think it's because it's silly enough that it felt like a Disney movie. And so they're like, oh, we can go watch this.
Yeah.
They get so bored so fast. If it's not in your face the whole time, they're gone. Yeah. And there wasn't enough action. And Gabby was like, it wasn't very good. And I'm like, how would you know? You didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Your eyes have got to be towards the screen, kid. And she's like, oh, don't make me watch it again. And Jay was down this weekend. We did a wedding, which was, I don't know if they listened to the podcast. So it was a wedding.
Yeah.
It was not my ideal wedding.
No.
I did get voluntold to help.
Oh, did you?
I did. I totally. Voluntold, which is where you don't volunteer, they volunteer you to do something. It's like, hey,
that's my favorite.
You're an audio guy and a video guy and a photography guy. We've got a photographer, but we're live streaming this. Are you familiar with this software? It's the same software we use here. I kind of am. Oh, fantastic. You don't mind setting up the cameras, finding the angles, and doing blah, 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 being in control of everything. And I'm like, And it froze. The bride's walking down the aisle. Here's you've got the camera angle. She gets to where it's like, for watching this camera. So she's coming down the aisle. You should see her. She'd be coming in like right there. But it stops like right here and it freezes except for the audio. And so you don't see the bride ever in the stream, but you hear what's happening. And I'm like, oh, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, if I stop it, because the way they had set it up, if you stop the stream, because I had to stop it to rebuild things.
Yeah.
If you stop the stream, it's like crossing the stream, it explodes. No, if you stop the stream, you can't restart it, and the link is then invalid, and we'd have to find the whole shared list again and send it back out to everybody. And I didn't have any of that.
Oh no!
And I'm like, the audio's going through. They can hear it. That counts.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
So the wedding was, and it was
how closely related were you to them?
not at all.
Oh, so that's better.
Kind of. Jay was in the wedding.
Oh,
Jay was one of the
That's
the
not
maid of
starting off
honor.
well,
That
then.
wasn't the maid of honor. She was one of the
bridesmaids.
bridesmaids. Thank you. She was one of the bridesmaids, and yeah, that's an old college friend of hers, and
That must have been very awkward.
it was a little awkward.
Were there people commenting on the live stream the whole time? Like, I can't see anything.
They had like some text coming through. They wasn't set up to get that. They were like getting some text. I'm like, nothing I can do about it. Sorry, people.
Oh no.
But
at least did they get the whole video later though?
so the recording in 4K turned out fine.
Okay, good.
So they'll be able to do it and repost it. So it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual live stream was kind of shot.
Yeah, that sucks.
But that night, then Jay, we went through. I made it
kind of
through,
like this live stream last week.
yeah, totally. Just died right in the middle of it.
It's perfect.
And so I make it through the wedding. I make it through the reception in my nice dress. Not like I'm wearing a tutu or anything, but like I'm dressed up. I'm wearing a shirt and tie, and it's nice. And
I haven't seen your nice dress. Only your not
nice dress. Yeah, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wearing, shirt and tie, and I had lost enough weight that since the last time I bought a suit, it was too big.
Yeah.
And so the suit didn't fit. So I'm like, no jacket or anything. But I made it through the wedding, through the reception, catered by a barbecue company.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That is awesome.
I make it through the entire ordeal clean. And I'm like, I don't even know how I did it, but I did it. I'm good. Yes, gold.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm like, all right, let's do it. And Jay's falling asleep. She's like, we got it up, and I had to help with makeup, and I had to help with this, and I had to help with this. And then we went and did photos. I haven't had a single cup of coffee yet. I'm dying. And I'm like, they didn't even get you coffee? No coffee. Like, all right, there's a coffee shop right here by the freeway. We'll just stop. We'll go and we'll stop right there. Okay, thank you. And we go and we get the coffee. And they didn't get the lid on completely. So as I pick it up,
no way.
Yeah. Over my $90 tie, down my shirt, all over my dress shoes. Like, the traditional leather soled dress shoes. I mean,
oh my gosh.
And they're like, oh, and I'm like, you got a towel. And I'm just like, wipe this up. And all of a sudden I start cleaning the stuff. You don't have to clean everything. And I'm like, well, it's partially my fault. I picked the cup up. And I'm like, and it takes 30 seconds. I was raised in food service. I don't care. This is habit. I don't care. I can do this. And so I cleaned the thing up. But yeah, it's like, I got to get that to the dry cleaner. But then, so we come back here, change clothes, everything's happy. And we had date night where we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah. Dude, okay.
I just got free tickets to go to the movies.
Yes.
So I just need to find someone to watch my 3 insane kids.
The opening credit, like the opening sequence, is worth the price of admission.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. And I watched this, and I'm listening to, I went ahead and started listening yesterday to some podcasts about some movie podcasts, and they're criticizing, they're critics. But they're some of them are young punk kid critics. Some of them are guys who've been somewhat in the industry. So you just gotta play it by ear. And they start criticizing things. I'm like, I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice that. I'm like, but they're talking about it. I'm like, looking back, going, that's true. Man, that's nitpicky. That's true. I'm like, these guys couldn't have enjoyed the movie because they didn't go there to enjoy it. They went there to find every flaw possible and point it out. And the only one thing that they said, I will say, because it's not like a major spoiler. If you're afraid of spoiling at all, skip ahead by like a 30 to 45 seconds here, and but just miss this. But the main critique that I would say that was legitimate was the action sequences. There wasn't a lot of like, the first one, they went into a great deal on the hand-to-hand interactions. So those fighting sequences showed a lot of movements. Excuse me, wow, coffee belch. Showing a lot of movements and a lot of action that way. This one was more CG oriented, and there's more gunfighting and not a lot of hand-to-hand stuff at all.
Okay.
And it was almost like they spent more of their budget on the CG element than they did on the choreography.
Okay.
But it worked because they did so much off screen that it was fantastic, and it drew you in and you didn't care.
Okay.
Like, I didn't notice it. I didn't think about it until I heard them talk about it and went, wow, that's true. It's really not there. but it was fantastic. It was like, it's easily the best movie I've seen all year.
Really? Wow,
Easily.
that's saying something. There's been some good movies this year.
There's been some great movies this year, but that was easily the best movie I've seen all year. Fantastic. Go see it. Go see it. I talked to Jason. I did another emergency crap from set file with my brother Jason yesterday. And he went and saw it Sunday. I beat him. I beat the guy in Hollywood to see the movie. And he was even saying, he's like, wow, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
These guys are critiquing hard.
Man.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I think that's when you start to get that nitpicky. That's the no fun zone.
Yeah, where's the fun in it?
Yeah.
Enjoy the movie. Go to enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you have anything fun happen this week?
In this last week?
Yeah.
Well, besides getting a couple ferrets now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What'd you name them again?
Yeah, so my wife and I are kind of Game of Thrones fans.
Kind of.
Yeah, I say kind of. I mean, the show's probably not that great in certain aspects, but especially if you're religious in any way.
There might be some stuff that happens. It's like,
but the stories are good. The story's really good. The books are awesome. And so we named them, we got 2 girl ferrets. So we named them Lady and Nymeria, which are 2 of the Stark wolves, the 2 girl Stark wolves.
Nice.
Yeah.
You didn't go with Lady and the Tramp?
Nope. No, we didn't get a boy. So
I would have.
Yeah. And it's funny because they're totally polar opposites from the wolves in the series, because Nymeria is Arya Stark's wolf and she's a little rambunctious.
Ah, all right.
And then Lady is Sansa Stark's wolf and she's like pretty timid and she's like a lady.
Like a lady.
Yeah. And Lady, our ferret lady, is absolutely nuts and wants to play constantly and runs around and totally rambunctious. And then Nymeria just wants to sleep on me. So she's actually totally. Usually they take a little bit of training to become cuddlers,
right?
But I literally have this cat slinky that just lays all over me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she still plays though, but they're super cool and they're only 2 months old.
That's great.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
I love ferrets. My cousin had a ferret, and they're fantastic.
My dad had 2 when I was growing up, and so I also had one, and then he had another one. So I've been around ferrets like my whole life, and they're a lot of fun. They're great pets. But it's kind of like having a kitten or a dog, or a kitten or a puppy that never grows up.
Yeah,
that's literally what they are.
I mean, they can at least eventually turn into like mean creatures. When they get super old, they can get mean and bitter.
Well, they will if you don't play with them.
Oh, okay.
If you aren't handling them on a regular basis, then they tend to get angry because they need interaction. Gotcha. They have to be played with. And if you don't get them out of their cage on a daily basis to play for a couple hours, eventually they will get pretty mean.
Interesting.
Yeah, so when that starts to happen, they've either been mishandled or they've been not handled. Not handled, yeah. Okay. So mishandled or not handled. That's I'm not sure if that's the 100% truth. Maybe that may not be 100% of the time that happens, but I think that's the majority of the time.
That's a good chunk of the time at least.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. All right. Yeah. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
The more you know. Bring. All right. Well,
while I'm drinking.
Let's get this started.
Okay.
Here comes the stupid. News starts now.
Stupid news brought to you by ClasslessChat. Brought to you by us. Because again, there's no advertisements here, people. Yeah. Which if you'd like to keep it that way, please join us on patreon.com/ClasslessChat. All right. Man.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. It's for the show.
That's we need to do it.
People love it. If they don't, they should. Florida man found an extreme way to cheat his diet. He broke into a closed fast food chain restaurant and drank more than 25 gallons of used oil from the deep fat fryers.
So vile.
That is so disgusting. And I saw this and I'm like, there's no way. This has got to be an isolated incident. No, apparently this is a thing. People will do this. People will go and like they want to drink. It's a black market item.
Is it?
Yeah. People will go and buy used Frier oil for consumption.
You know what's disgusting about this?
Everything.
So, yes, everything.
Everything.
But I actually had a friend who had a diesel car, and he used to take used Frier oil
And run it.
filter it, and he had a converter, and he would run his vehicle on this.
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
Yeah. So there you go.
I've known people who've done that. Yeah.
Not healthy though.
It works. No. No. Not even close to healthy.
If it can run your car, you probably shouldn't drink it.
Unless it's whiskey.
Step one. Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So they found police showed up at 2 a.m. at this Burger King, and they found the 510-pound, we won't say his first name, we'll just say last name, Charter, chugging down oil directly from the deep fryers. The 41-year-old man had already ingested dozens of gallons of cooking oil, but he was still drinking it with an apparently unquenchable thirst. Totally reminds me, like when I see this in my mind's eye, I'm viewing, you've seen Constantine, right?
I have not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Well, in Constantine, there's a scene where one of the guys, he needs to drink, and he's got to quench his thirst, and so a demon's like hitting his mind in a way where he can't realize that he's actually drinking stuff.
Yeah.
And so he's like breaking bottles open, and he's like, I can't get a drink, and he drowns himself in alcohol because he in his mind he couldn't drink.
Oh wow.
It's like nothing was getting into his mouth when in actuality he was drowning himself.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, and so in my mind it's like that. It's the guy is like, I apparently didn't touch any, and I gotta get more. I gotta get it because it's not there. So that's what I'm seeing here. But
This is just I can't handle it.
No.
But what I want to know is the main thing I want to know is, was he 510 pounds before or after he drank
gallons of fire?
Well, because 250 gallons, that's something like 200 pounds. So
yeah.
So that's like, yeah. So he was probably like 700 pounds or so.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know.
Now he's reported as saying, my wife has put me on a tofu and raw vegetable diet, and I couldn't take it anymore. I waited till she was asleep and went to the restaurant to get a couple burgers, but it was closed. I was starving and depressed. I totally lost it. Now, the dude could face up to 35 years in jail for Frier oil. But he already offered to pay for all the damages he caused, and Burger King could possibly agree to a settlement and accept to drop the charges. Which, in all honesty, please. The guy does not need to spend 35 years in jail for drinking Frier oil because his wife was trying to kill him.
Yeah. Well, this is so sad. They should just drop the charges anyways.
Kidding.
It's been punished enough.
They got enough publicity here. They don't need it.
Yeah, it's already this guy, the existence of this article is enough already. Let's just,
and it's disgusting.
Yeah, that really. Oh man, that's bad.
That is really.
I
bad.
can't even imagine drinking like a couple of.
No. I
mean, 25 gallons. You got to be really trying.
I'm gonna throw up now. All right. Why don't you take this next one? Ugh. While I go hurl.
Yeah. Oh man. So I found this one. I did something. Yay.
We're going to Hawaii. Yay. Oh, what comedy was that? It was like a puppet. It was like a Comedy Central puppet show. It was on in the like early 2000s.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it now.
I wanted to sort that because that is not my licensed material. I don't remember who it came from, but that is not from me. just so people know.
Okay, so 7-year-old fakes note from school saying he needs to play more video games.
This is awesome.
This is genius.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
He just needed a computer.
Exactly.
He could have passed this off if he had not handwritten the thing.
Yeah.
Note, kids, use your computers. All right.
I know. I'm surprised that he found paper nowadays. Everybody uses a computer.
Now, I want to pause right here for 1 second, though. I just noticed something. Mm-hmm. Look at the rock on this girl's finger.
I know. I saw that too.
That thing is huge.
It is.
Jay, if you find this article, it's not happening. Anyway.
Yeah, that's at least 5 carats.
Gosh, dang, dude. No kidding.
It might be 10. Okay. One boy in Utah hatched a hilarious plan to get more video game time at home when Lori Anderson of Eagle Mountain, Utah, read a note from her son's school, in quotes. One day, she nearly burst out laughing. While it was a very serious-sounding letter, it appeared as though her 7-year-old son, Nathan, had forged it on 5x7-inch piece of loose-leaf paper.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. So this is classic. So, kid writes a note. I missed this paragraph. Maybe it was the handwriting that gave it away, or perhaps the fact that he said he was doing good in all of his classes except for
wait for it.
Video game class. The ultimate warning said, if he does not stay up all night and play video games and practice video games, he will get kicked out of school. The letter read. So hilarious.
Let's read it. Do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
Go ahead and read it. It's funny.
Dear parents, Nathan has been doing good in all his classes except for video game class.
All caps.
Yeah, all caps. I can't do that in the accent. I mean, if he does not stay up all night playing video games, he will get kicked out of school. Starting tonight. Wait, where is it? Where is I lost? He'll get kicked out of school. Start letting him stay up all night. And start tonight. He can play anything. Computer. Why? Or we? I can say.
We?
Hard to say. Computer. We. iPod. iPad. Phone. Any other electronic device. From
the school.
The school.
I love that you did that in a very serious, almost like British accent.
Because it's like he's trying to be serious.
Yeah.
It's so great.
It's very pompous. I like that. That's good.
But I mean, as a 7-year-old, that's fantastic to think of that.
It is. Yeah. I love that he takes it home and he didn't deliver it to his parents. He's like, I'm just going to leave this over here on the table. And so he just leaves it hanging around for his mom to find. And the coolest part of the story is his mom at least has a sense of humor. And so she let him play video games for an extra 30 minutes.
And that's awesome.
So that's a good mom.
Yeah.
Just taking that note and laughing about it. And it's not a reward. It's just, hey, this is funny.
I don't know.
You're clever.
Maybe it is a reward. Dude, you figured out a way to be clever. Good for you. 30 minutes.
That was pretty funny.
Nothing more.
I have a 5-year-old, so I mean, with a 5-year-old, 7's not too far away.
I have a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Josh just turned 7.
That's right. He did.
And I don't see him trying that. He's tried other things. But oh, I didn't know. I didn't know I couldn't sit here and play video games all day.
Yeah. I didn't know. That's a good one.
I didn't know.
That's a good excuse.
Let's do this. Yeah, we're here for the movie. Can we have 2 small drinks and a medium popcorn, please?
Sure, that'll be $87.95.
All right, that again is the lovely Miss J. For those of you who don't know her, I do. This week. So last week we realized, or at least I realized after the show, hey, we never even picked a movie for next week, let alone announced it on the show. So we posted it on Facebook. I think it did on Twitter. May or may not have. I think so, but don't hold me to it. So this week we did Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Which is a classic. It's one of my it's one of my favorite movies that is like it's in the it's so bad you gotta love it category.
Yeah, that's the definition of that category. I think I've only seen one movie. Like I said, I think I was texting you earlier about this. I think the only movie I've ever seen that's worse than this movie, maybe worse, was is Versus, which is a Japanese film, an independent film.
I think my brother and I watched a Bigfoot movie once that still to this day has been my top worst movie ever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. No, this one though. I mean, it has everything you want from a horrible movie. It's like mildly racist in some parts.
It is.
It has.
It is.
You know, the really dumb, hunky white guy who's just pretty much an idiot. You're not even sure why he's there,
and he gets knocked out half the time.
Yeah, half the time. And
he's supposed to be the tough guy.
Yeah, the shooting the ceiling part and having the parts of the ceiling fall onto him.
He's the guy because I mean, he starts in there as like he's. Hey, you know, listen to the Pork Pie Express or whatever it is. And he's like, he's the trucker that other truckers would find and would like make him pay. Like, you know, that's my bathroom stall.
Exactly. You gotta love Kurt Russell too, because you could tell he knows that this movie is a total dumpster fire.
Oh yeah.
He knows it is.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, I'm here to get paid. I can do the best I can with what I've been given. And you can't fault him. He did the best he could.
He did.
I mean, the dialogue was
god awful.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It's if you were to take the worst movie in all of history and that movie were to contract herpes, that's what that movie would be. It was the worst movie ever. But I loved every minute of it. Right. It was fantastic.
It comes across as like, we know it's going to be bad, so we're going to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Not like we're trying to salvage a movie. Like, we know this sucks. We're just going to enjoy it.
No, and the acting was so just absolutely horrible. And it wasn't because they were bad actors. It was just...
It was bad writing.
It was horrible writing. I mean, it was as bad as... what's the line? Probably the worst line in all of movie history, in my opinion, is episode 2 when Anakin says, "If Obi-Wan saw me doing this, he would get very grumpy."
That was so bad too.
The worst. I mean, how painful is the dialogue between Anakin and Padme? Basically, through that entire movie, it's just horrible writing.
Yeah.
Not the only redeeming factor in that entire movie is what's his name? Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Basically. But this movie, I mean, it took it to the point where they would say the line and the lines don't even make sense together.
No.
There's no closure in some scenes.
No.
It just ends.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And then you don't even know why the main character's even there to begin with. There's no backstory.
No.
There's no...
No, and that's the best part is, I mean, seriously, you don't know until it's over. They're just like, and that's why it's fantastic. It's like, that's why this happened. It's like, but wait, what?
Yeah. But
How
why?
did this even happen? Why did he stop here? Why was he gambling there to begin with?
Yeah.
Why did this gang fight just break out in the middle of nowhere? They don't even explain the gang fight.
They don't.
It's like there's this giant gang fight.
And there's all these people and they're like different groups and they start telling you who these groups are, but then there's no real cohesive
and they
explanation.
never come, one of the groups come back.
That's it.
That's
just one.
Just one.
Yep.
And the whole thing that they like, the simple like, we're good.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah, and then the
I mean, it's like the Mentos thing. It totally reminds me of the Mentos commercials. Like, this bad thing happened. Oh, I saved it. Papa Mentos.
Yeah, and then every time the one group of like wizard ninjas started doing stuff, they would just make these like, you know, it was like classic kung fu faces, but almost like an absolute parody of them.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, "Wah!" You know, and he'd make a noise and then he would just like for way too long.
Way too long. And then the best part though for me with those guys is when you have the what's the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where they go to Mars? Total Recall.
Yeah.
When you have the Total Recall moment where the guy just like balloons up and he just pops.
Yeah.
That's like the best part. Turns into a balloon and just keeps going and it just explodes.
So I was watching that downstairs and Cadence came downstairs and I had my earbuds in because I was watching it on my computer on Netflix. And I gave her one of the earbuds because she was like, oh, a movie. And she's trying to watch it. And then that part happens and she was like, yeah, I'm out of here. And she gave it back to me and just walked away.
I'm done.
It was pretty bad.
so bad.
Yeah. And then, and then the light coming out of people's faces.
Oh
and,
my gosh, yes.
The horrible, I mean, 80s, classic 80s
Classic
stuff.
80s, classic 80s. Now, it is one of those, I do have to say, it's so bad, you have to watch it. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me, it's right up there with me because it's a cult classic, and it's a cult classic for the same reason. Rocky Horror Motion Picture Show. I always get that screwed up. It's like the same thing. It's so horrible, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it crosses the line when you've pushed bad to the point of it being so bad that it's now great.
That it's now fantastic.
It's worth another watch.
It is.
Then the weirdness of the fact that it came out on the day I was born is weird too.
On the year.
Yeah, the year and day.
So like the actual
to
physical
the day. So I have a horrible connection to this herpes movie. It's just it's horrible.
You can't lose it now.
Nope, stuck with it now.
It's forever.
Mm-hmm. Always and forever.
That totally reminds me. Jay tells me this thing this weekend because she had glitter, and I'm like, "You got a glitter here. Oh, you got a glitter here. Oh, you got a glitter here." It wasn't a game. I mean, it's not like, hey, baby, let's play a game. I don't know. It's there's legitimately like just a single fleck of glitter, and I'm like, "Well, we were at the wedding. I could see like wedding stuff." And she's like, "Where does it keep coming from? There was nothing with glitter anywhere." And I'm like, "Seriously?"
She didn't go to a bachelorette party, did she?
No. No, and she's just like, I don't know where it's coming from. The saying is so true, and I'm like, what saying? She goes, glitter is the herpes of the crafting world. It goes everywhere and never goes away. And I'm like, it's so true.
That is awesome. I've never heard that before. Oh man, that's really good.
Now you have.
Yeah.
Now you have. All right, real quick, let's do these other two stories. Then Jeff looks like he's going to be live again today. We've done that one other time.
Wow. So
we'll have Jeff live. So we'll change up Storybook Corner and the song. We'll do Craft from Set before that, but it's all good. We'll just do this. You're up again, my good sir.
That's
Anthony.
right. So girl turns up to school prom in a coffin for amusingly logical reason.
Right.
Yeah, this is actually an interesting one.
It is.
But the problem is that this stupid site won't let me read it without answering questions.
No, there's down at the bottom of that little tiny thing, there's a skip survey.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
So, GC, and I just got something up here. For those of you wanting to know, this article is from mirror.co.uk.
Oh, got it. Yeah, so a girl turns up to her prom in a coffin. Megan Flattery.
Yeah. I would say Flaherty.
Yeah, 17. Flarty.
There you go. She's flirty. She's a flirty one.
Megan Flarty, 17, from New Jersey, arrived at I'm not going to read that one. Pensuken,
I don't know.
High School junior prom on Saturday, lying flat in a wooden box. She was driven there in a hearse. Megan slid out of the coffin as her stunned classmates looked on. Her date, Stephen Caldwell, at least he has a normal name,
with a PH and everything.
Exactly. Who had not arrived in a coffin, then took her hand, and the pair walked into the party very much alive.
Yes.
On social media, some people joked that Megan had killed it, in quotes, while others said the student looked drop dead gorgeous. Megan simply said that she likes being different.
Yeah. Drop dead, Fred. No.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Megan told the news site NewJersey.com that her extraordinary entrance was mostly about having fun, but it wasn't totally random either. The teen wants to be a funeral director after college, following in the footsteps of her family friend Dennis McKee, who, wearing a tux and a top hat, drove the hearse and drew the coffin from the vehicle. I made sure my prom date was okay with it, she said, before adding that she knew she'd cause a bit of a stir, but didn't think her dramatic entrance would be quite so widely shared.
Now, what I don't get here is, I hear this and I'm like, okay, girl comes out of a coffin. She's wearing black. She's goth. No, this girl is not in black. She's got white flowers. She's in a blue dress. I totally expected her to be like more goth oriented, and
Yeah, me
that is
too.
not the case.
It would have been pretty cool if she was.
Yeah, it would. It really would have.
But that's okay. This
I
is
want
still
to
pretty.
suck your blood.
Yeah. Yeah, if she
Blah
comes.
blah
Blah, blah, blah.
I
Yeah.
did not say blah blah blah.
Yeah. That's a great film.
Yeah.
I've seen it about 1,000 times because I have kids under 5.
We have kids.
Yep.
Yep.
No, that's a. Yeah, I think this is pretty funny actually.
I would agree.
Yeah, she did a. I would have liked to have been there.
Yeah, I would have too, because I think it's creative and fascinating and fun and enjoyable.
Yeah, and then she takes it seriously,
She does,
which is
even better.
yeah. She's not like parodying death.
No,
She's just saying
this is what I want to be,
yeah, so I want to be.
and so deal with it.
Yeah, and I guess at 17 you'd think of. You try to think of ways to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
be creative.
That's not a business that you really need to promote.
No, yeah, you're always gonna have business.
Yeah. So
All right, so last one here, we got the banana phone. Yeah, do it. You got to do it. I'm looking at you because I'm expecting it.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone.
Oh my gosh, dude. So I gotta tell you, go back to the wedding here really, really fast.
Yeah.
We're at the reception, and I'm watching the bridal party table, and at one point, like half of them are doing this. And I'm like, what the crap is this? And I'm like, no, not down. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. And they're like, no, this. And I'm like, raise the roof. And then they're signaling the sound guy, because the sound guy, they went to school with the sound guy. And they always did this thing for, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he's like, okay, and the music stops. He's like, special request. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, badger. And I'm like, no, the badger song? Serious? At a wedding?
What was that? What website was that from? Was that from like E-Bombs World?
I
or
think it
something?
was E-Bombs World, yeah. But
and then the one that would always play after that was that there was another one that was after that. It was like a Shrimp Scampi song or something.
I don't know. they seriously played the Badger song at this wedding. All right.
Wow.
So, Banana Phone. So, because of the ridiculous song and fun crap that came out after it, these guys have actually developed a Bluetooth handset for your cell phone that is basically a microphone and a speaker, and it looks like a banana. And it is your banana phone. You can find this on Indiegogo. It's the banana phone. A phone with appeal.
Which is crazy because they have a goal of raising $30,000 and they're 75% of the way there.
They've got $22,000 for stupid banana phones. It's $40. It'll be $50 when it launches and releases. They're saying it'll go for $50, and right now you can get it for $40, which is amazing. All right,
that's pretty cool, actually.
So people watching the video, we're going over the splash screen here. Because the video section likes to glitch out a little bit when we add in a Skype call. So instead of having it glitch out and having people go, look, it's like watching a horrible kung fu movie, we'll just give you the splash screen and you can listen in all of its glory and wonder. So, all right, here, I've got to redo a couple things here. Move that there, give that to this, and text G off. We're ready. Oh, yeah. Come on, swipe, work well. We're ready. So Jeff should be calling us momentarily. And he saw it. Here it comes. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Snake, a snake. Ooh, it's a snake. I think it's coming through my phone or something. I don't know where that's coming from. G off.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Very cool. How's it going with you?
It's fantastic.
That's
I
good.
don't think you can see. So we've got the camera. In fact, here, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try seeing if I can do the Threes Company camera. See if that's.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is horribly glitchy. You're not, but we are, so that's okay. We'll just live with that.
I'm not glitchy, so I will stick with the scenic background.
Yeah. There you go. So we'll put that on there. So on the left side of the screen, I'm gonna look horrible. Ant Honey's here with us. Say hi, Ant Honey.
Hello.
Hey, Aunt Honey.
Yeah, you can't see him because you can only do one camera. Sorry.
Yep.
His name's Anthony Minicello. He's doing the show with us this week.
Yeah. Filling in for
Anthony, thanks for helping out, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So
Quite literally the least I could do.
legitimately. All right, hold on. Let me do this because this the weird volume thing. Let's get you down and let's get you back up. All right, there you go. How's that?
I mean, it works for me. How does it work for you?
I think I'm going to need you a little bit more. Let's try that. How about that?
How about that?
That is fantastic. Much better.
Fantastic.
So what hat are we wearing this week? Huh?
It's just a generic Under Armour hat because I was coming down to Oceanside and didn't want to A, lose it, or B, screw up one of my good hats. So it's just your standard Under Armour logo.
Yeah. That's cool. Are you watching this as we're live streaming it on YouTube?
No, I just made it down to the pool area to find a, quote, visually stimulating backdrop so that I wasn't just sitting in front of the headboard in my hotel room.
Here's my pillow.
I was hoping that it would be vacant because I was told there was not a soul to be found at the pool last night, but there's a couple of folks chatting it up and having a beer in the hot tub. So I went to the other side. So if they're getting too loud, let me know and I can walk somewhere on the property and
it adds.
make it so you can hear me and not them.
It adds. We'll say you're on the show where they're doing a hot tub scene. You're on Hot Tub Time Machine 72.
Oh God. No, thank you.
Oh, so
I'm all set.
I think we found next year's birthday present for you though.
Uh-oh.
Since you're not paying attention to the podcast here, I'll put it up to the camera. Where's it at? There it is.
Is that a bunch of apples?
It's a banana phone. You remember?
Oh God, a banana phone.
But it's a Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth adapter for your phone, so that you get a banana to put up and hold.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Yes, twice in one show.
I got this feeling.
Oh man, I used to have. I still have. I had some friends in college that had a Memorial Day party every year in Romeo, Michigan, and after everybody had been sufficiently lubricated, we would sit around the bonfire and play banana phone, which basically resulted in us calling some relative of the family that wasn't able to attend and just passing the phone around the fire so they could talk to everyone in attendance as their penance for not showing up.
It's like whenever Jason can't make it to a family function. That's just what we do. Except for now, now we Skype it or Facebook Messenger or something, and just you get to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same deal. So what show are you working on right now?
I'm working on a TV show for TNT called Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Based on the Australian movie by the same name about a crime family, not to be confused with a mafia family, but a legitimate nuclear family that commits crimes together and all of the drama that results from that messed up family dynamic.
Fascinating. Cool.
Yeah, it's a good show. You should check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm Googling it right now.
See, Anthony's on the ball for once.
You know, I thought I felt something.
Drives you nuts like a steering wheel in the pants. Anyway.
Steering wheel belt buckle.
So I double checked earlier. We didn't have any new crap from set questions coming in.
Of course not.
Which, you know.
Were you able to delve into the archive? I thought about it today, but unfortunately we were running around like crazy.
The 3,000 questions that all of your buddies had already gone on there and answered? No.
Right. Yeah. Those. Yes, those.
Honestly, believe it or not, I've actually been busy in the studio, so I haven't had a ton of time to devote to some of that. I know.
I do believe it. I believe it.
Well, thank you. You're the only one.
Yeah. Well, there was bound to be somebody.
There was bound to be somebody, and you got and haven't lost the birthday present coffee mug.
No, the cherished mug. That thing is outstanding. I'm officially the coolest kid in Los Angeles for that thing.
Now, I would love to see it one of these days, just on like when you're on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I would love to just see it on somebody's desk. but I'm afraid it would
okay.
disappear.
I mean, I have enough prop friends in the business that I think I could maybe get it snuck into a show. We'll have to
that'd be fun.
Stay tuned.
Right. It could be like Superman for Seinfeld. It's just randomly, hey, did Jeff work on this show? Look for the mug.
Right, exactly. Or like the pineapple that's in every episode of Psych, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And it becomes that fun thing.
Right.
I enjoy it. So do you have any let's see, let's just go to set life. Do you have any set life moments that you can think about?
I do. We had a really good one today.
Did you really?
Yeah, which I think that I've mentioned before how crews on shows and movies immediately become like family with each other.
Yeah.
Or at least like really, really close friends, because you have to develop this shorthand between each other really quickly in order to be able to work as effectively as you can. And that just breaks down the natural societal barriers that, you would take you 10 months to learn everything about somebody that you learn in the first week working with them. Just because you spend more time with the crew than you spend with your family when you're working. And so to that effect today, we were doing what's called a company move, which is where the entire production picks up and moves from one location to another that is too far for you to be able to push your carts down the street or around the corner or elsewhere on the lot. So we were moving from one side of Oceanside, California to another. And I went to talk to a young lady that I was supposed to load into a van. Actually, I say young lady, but she's probably a little younger than my parents. Anyway, a woman who I was supposed to load in a van for this company move, and then I was going to hop in with her, and we were going to go to the next set. And she went to go use the restroom. And then as I was waiting around for her to come back, I realized I should probably use the restroom because it was going to take us about a half an hour to get there. And so as I was on my way to the restroom, she was coming out, and I said, I'm going to do the same thing you did in there, and then I'll meet you in the van and we'll get out of here. To which she replied with no filter whatsoever, I seriously doubt it because I just put in a tampon.
You could say it's a bloody nose. It's a bloody nose.
Right. And to make matters better for the comedy of the story, I had at that point forgotten this woman's name entirely because I met her that morning. So it's just there's a whole nother level of intimacy, we'll say, that you get with film crews, and I didn't even bat an eye. It didn't occur to me until we were almost out of the van. I went, oh shit, I should tell Drew about this. He'll get a kick out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So you didn't offer to give her one? Be like, hey, I've got an extra one for you. Oh, did we lose him? He's frozen.
Oh no.
This is Skype, everybody. This is what happens. Jeff freezes. Geoff off. Oh, all right. Well, hey Jeff, if you can hear us, call us back here. We'll stop this for a minute and see what happens.
That's hilariously awkward.
That I doubt you'll do exactly what I just did. I just insert. That's an uncomfortable conversation for any guy at any given time with any woman. Let alone like, hi, we just met.
Well, it's probably not the worst thing she could have said. She could have said I was drowning a midget in there or something. Could have been anything.
Who does number 2 work for? Little Austin Powers type moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Jeff is coming back. That might have been it for Jeff. We'll find out. We'll find out, ladies and gents. Oh, no, here he is. Here he is. He's coming back. Let's see. It's so funny over there. Mwah. Hi.
Oh, did it work? Did we get it back?
Yeah. We're back.
We're back.
Now I've got to I've got to decrease and increase the volume again.
Okay. Corner increase their volume.
They're getting more lubricated.
Yes, they are. In a couple different senses of the word. I wonder if can I flip the camera around?
Probably.
Yeah, here.
You could also just flip this. Hello.
Hey, look at that. There's those people over there in the corner.
Yeah. Hi, people over there.
If I were 12 feet tall. I could lift the camera up high enough over this wall, and you guys could see the ocean in the not too far distance there. But as it happens, I'm not that tall, or I'd be playing professional sports of some fashion.
I said you look like a giant, so why not?
Right. It's down angle. It's because I'm holding the phone in my lap.
Oh, that's true. I should feel
low
more
angle.
intimidated, though, then, right? You should be seeming aggressive.
Sure.
It's in the lighting, Drew.
Unfortunately, you know that I'm just a giant teddy bear in real life, so
we're too much alike.
I am not.
I am not.
It's okay.
What movie do you guys review this week?
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh man, outstanding.
See, thank you. We were discussing that it is one of those. It's in the that is so horrible it's fantastic categories. That it's what that movie is. It's the Rocky Horror Motion Picture Show equivalent. Yeah. It's
and they don't know how to do that anymore. The horrible movies now are just bad.
They are.
They're unwatchably bad.
Yeah.
They're not like the great things of the 80s that were cringeworthy, but you couldn't stop looking. Now it's just
exactly what I equated it to earlier, and not on the show when we were talking on the phone. It's like the train wreck that you can't take your eyes off of, but you're like, I don't want to. And then as soon as it's over, you're like, yeah, I'd watch it again.
Yeah. If it's on, I guess I'll leave it.
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally changed the channel. Shame on. Oh, look, the batteries fell out of the controller.
Oh, the dog stepped on the remote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guess we'll watch this.
I guess. Yeah.
I had never seen it actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the process of researching it, I found out that it came out on the day I was born.
Hey, look at that.
Like literally to the day, on the same year and everything.
Now I'm horribly connected to it.
Yes, you are. In the best possible way.
Yeah.
Best possible.
So how did you feel about it as a first-time viewer?
Oh, it was just horrible. It was amazingly horrible. It was just great. It's like mildly, we were talking about it. It's mildly racist. And
I think mildly is putting it lightly. But
yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's pretty bad. And yeah, I said if the worst movie in history contracted herpes, that would be that movie.
Wow. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll be sure not to tell anybody that I discover worked on it that you felt that way.
No kidding. Now, you got to prepare for next week. You ready for next week's? You ready for this?
Okay, hit me.
Turner and Hooch. Yes, thank you. I know. I'm doing it. Totally. It's there. We're doing. It's on
Very
Netflix.
nice.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it done. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's one that
Is
even,
outstanding.
if Pat can make it back, because I've talked to him and he's feeling still super groggy and nasty. And so if he can make it back, he'd enjoy watching it. If he can't, and Aunt Honey comes back, or we got to find somebody else, or, you and I are able to actually hook up and do one. That sounded so
God
bad.
forbid.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate that. Anybody who hops on this bandwagon that is worthy enough and dumb enough to be on this show would super enjoy this. So yeah, it'd be great. You point. That's right. Me. You're like, I want to do next week.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's awesome.
Oh man.
Turner and Hooch.
Too funny.
It's been a while. I haven't seen it in probably 10 years.
Yeah, I think it may be longer than that for me. It's been quite some time.
You'll have to refresh yourself. That sounds
I will revisit it.
Sounds like a brilliant movie date.
Right?
Yeah. Sounds
talking about for us, right? You and me?
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Each other while we lie on the couch and watch Turner and Hooch.
Your beard hair got stuck in my beard hair. No.
No, man Velcro.
Oh,
I don't.
man.
I mean, you never. Now maybe it's because I'm here. There's not in the Boise area. You don't see a lot of very openly homosexual men. They're there.
Okay.
I know of them, and the ones that are fine with it being out there, but they're not like PDA homosexual men. And and I'm sure there's more of that down there. Do they ever have do both of them ever have facial hair? Other than maybe a mustache?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's totally a thing.
Interesting. Because I could see that they're getting stuck and be uncomfortable and weird, and I'm actually grossing myself out thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. Not that there's anything. Let's play the Seinfeld card. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. It's only uncomfortable if you are made to feel uncomfortable by it,
Yep.
But what if your wife has a beard, though?
Then you're a dwarf.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I went there.
You did.
Hey, I found a great meme.
Yep.
I found a great meme. I'll throw it at you here. I'll have to send you the actual image, but it's it's the Dune worm. You remember the giant worm from Dune?
Yes.
And it's like, so what do you call it when the worms take over the world? Global worming.
Oh God.
It's total dad joke style and everything. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Sad trombone in the background.
I should just bring the trombone next time. And then I can make that sound.
Now I will say, okay, so we just got a comment on YouTube. My buddy Jim actually is on there watching. Hey Jim, says there's a lot in the Nampa area, Drew. Well, I suppose if you're hanging out with at Pre-Funk and stuff, maybe. I don't go to Messenger and Pre-Funk a lot. I do Flying M though, so local people will know.
I have no idea what you just said.
So Pre-Funk is it's like a hipster bar filled with growlers, like the hipster area bar. The Messenger is a hipster New York style thin crust pizzeria. By the slice style, really good stuff.
Nice.
When you come here, I'll take you there. That's awesome. And then Flying M is the local coffee shop. It's the coffee garage that does all the local high end coffee manufacturing, and it's a concert garage. They do trivia night. They do all sorts of stuff. It's an old
It was an auto place.
Yeah, what was it? It was a Firestone. It was a Firestone shop, tire shop.
Okay.
That
they turned completely into a coffee place.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah,
sweet.
It cut you off.
No, you're good. You'll dig it though. You'll dig it.
All right, I'm sold.
Oh, you know what I missed? I missed doing something for this segment though.
What did you miss?
I missed this. Crap from set. You couldn't even hear it. Hold on, I gotta put it so it's on stereo so you can hear. Here we go. Crap from set. There you go.
And that killed
and we
him.
lost him. Oh,
he was so offended by that he hung
up. It's like, ugh.
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, are you there?
Is he there?
I don't know. He looks frozen.
Yeah, I think he is.
Adrian. So I was talking to Jason while we're waiting to see if he comes back to life. Here, we'll hang up. Jeff, you can call us back if you're still there, brother. I was talking to Jason on this last this emergency take, and he was talking about, because he works with Liev Schreiber and John Voight on oh sure, wow, this happens every time the brain fart moment. He works Ray Donovan. There's the one. Works on Ray Donovan with Liev Schreiber and John Voight, and he was talking about Liev Schreiber's new movie Chuck, which is a boxing movie, and it brought up the whole Rocky thing and everything to me. So it was great.
Yep, there he is.
There he is. What the fuck? Hey, you're back.
Stop adjusting the settings.
I didn't adjust any settings. I just pushed a button.
Well, what do you call that?
Adjusting the settings.
Okay.
Yes, I'm NASA. Yes, sir.
Oh man,
I'm gonna hear about that one, aren't I?
I think you are.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh man.
Oh, all right. And the awkward silence. Excellent.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that was definitely a sad trombone moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, went and saw Guardians. Have you seen Guardians yet?
I have not yet. No.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I know. I had a friend of mine posted a status after seeing it, claiming that it was to the Marvel Cinematic Universe what the unicorn frappuccino was to Starbucks.
It made you throw up in your
And
mouth.
He offered no explanation beyond that. That was it. It was just a very,
Have you seen?
very weird, cryptic blanket statement.
Did you see the Voldemort drinking the frappuccino?
Yes,
That okay? You saw that one, and you saw
Yeah.
the diabetes one, right?
I did.
Yeah. So, I mean, all I heard from people was it's so disgustingly sweet you throw it away. I loved it. I saw it. I thought it was fantastic. I'll leave it there.
Okay, good. I trust you.
Yeah. We did you know, the movie we did this week and the movie we're doing next week should say it all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got street cred for sure.
I got street cred. You hear that, everybody? Jason, I hope you're listening to this.
He's not.
No, he's not.
He's He'll listen to it later.
I don't know if he is working or not, because he said, I think all but like one shot they're doing this week is daylight required. So,
Ooh, daylight dependent.
yeah. So
Two of the greatest words you can hear on location. I love it.
That's awesome.
We were daylight dependent ourselves today, which is great until the last 2 hours of the day when you realize that you are woefully behind schedule and that the Earth is in fact hurtling you rapidly towards the sun going down at about 1,000 miles an hour. You got to get it in gear and get stuff done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, I would love to complain, but I can't. I mean, the production brought everybody down to Oceanside for the week. The weather was a little rainy the last 2 mornings, but it eventually cleared up, and it's not too hot. We're getting put up at a hotel, and I mean, most of my gig the last 2 mornings has been waking up ungodly early and helping other adults to adult. In that, I have to stand out in front of my hotel and make sure that everybody gets on a van at the time that they're supposed to get on it.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, so they can get to work because, you know, we have this routine in this business, and you can't expect to rely on people to be adults 100% of the time, or even 50% of the time, really. So you just have to point them in a direction and say, it's over there. Same place it was yesterday.
Nuh-uh.
That's life, though.
It wasn't there yesterday, I swear.
No, still has not moved. Will not move. Still there.
Promises.
Yeah, right.
Oh, all right, dude. Well, coming from the in and out, I think we've got we've got like 15, 16 minutes. Anything extra you want to add? Now, you've seen the post, right, about the my book coming out?
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Is
expecting.
that your profile on the cover there? Doesn't look like you.
Well, if I shaved. No.
Ooh, hey, all right.
Hey, that's right. Hey, baby.
Ooh, speaking of In-N-Out, there's an In-N-Out across the street. I might have to go do that.
Ooh, jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Find out if they have gluten-free stuff.
They do. If you get it.
No, for me,
wrapped.
for when I go.
Lettuce wrap.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
You should do that for yourself. You're the one who's gluten-free.
Not like by necessity, not by desire. This is not like a diet thing.
No, that's on you, bro.
Hook a brother up.
Nah, not doing it. Sorry.
All right, then you know what? You know who I'm gonna text and say, hey, by the way, he's had a ring for like a year.
Yeah, you got her number now?
Yeah.
Very convincing. Very convincing.
I know
Still
people.
rolling. You want to try that again? You want to try one more? No?
Yeah. I know somebody who does.
Yes, you know two somebodies who do.
Maybe even 3. Does Alex?
Now I'm worried. Yeah, who were you thinking of?
I was thinking Alex.
Oh, you're including me.
Yeah.
I was talking about Jason and Alex.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did include you into that. Yes. Hey, Jeff, can I get your girlfriend's number so I can like make you look bad?
Yeah, sure. It's area code 248. No, I'm not.
555-5555.
Right, that's bad enough that I gave out the area code. Oh,
What?
I said it's bad enough I gave out the area code.
Right. Oh man. Now there's only 7 digits to figure out.
Right.
111 1111.
Bonnie?
Lois?
No. Okay, sorry.
111 1112.
This is gonna take a while.
This is why people do like the automated, like those pre-recorded, telemarketer calls where you get the, "Hi, I'm Karen. I'm your local Google specialist." It's like, no, you're not. You're from New York. Click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I get like 3 of those a day now.
Oh, at least, man.
Yeah.
They're horrible. Do you not get those?
No, I do not get those.
Well, you're not a business number either, though.
You're so lucky.
That's true.
They're horrible. Horrible. All right. Well, I guess I won't tell her that you've had a ring because
I appreciate that.
It's one.
Yeah,
It's,
don't help. Okay?
don't help what?
Don't help me
Oh.
at all.
Oh. All right.
I'm kidding. You can help. You can help. You can help.
I know a guy. No.
Right?
Right?
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, Aunt Honey, it was a pleasure to not really meet you, but hear your voice.
Yeah. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for helping out with the cast, as the kids are calling them these days, right?
Yeah.
I suppose.
I've got to hear a few of your guys' conversations, so I feel like I know you a lot better than you know me.
That's probably fair.
Well,
Yeah.
check him out. He's all over Instagram and Facebook. It's Delectable Meats.
Yeah, I got a barbecue page.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sweet.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, you would fit in.
I'm sold.
We're actually going to sample some ribs that I made.
Yes, here in just a little bit. He brought.
All right. Well, send some. You have my address.
I do still have your address. Yeah. 555-5555.
Don't you dare put that in the internet either.
Show him how glorious they are.
Oh, dude, yes. Here, let's see this. All right, you ready? You ready to look at this?
Ooh.
Look at the smoke rings. He's got a Traeger.
I was just gonna say.
They're done
Yep.
via Traeger.
I'm jealous.
Oh my gosh. I just got meat high just from sniffing them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
These got dry brined overnight.
Oh.
And
Oh.
yeah, they came out really good.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy with them.
Well, you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna go not find out if In-N-Out is gluten free. And
Yeah, I expect to see like a messenger picture of you chowing down on a bun, and I'm like, you suck.
mm-hmm.
I'm fully expecting it.
Just a bun. Just 4 buns made into a sandwich.
No, with the meat and stuff in there, but like having
all
the
right.
bun, like, Drew, guess what you can't have? Bun.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have the bun for dessert too, just to really stick it to you.
That's called an ice cream sandwich. Yeah.
Sure.
What?
All right. Have a good rest of the show, Drew. I'll talk to you next week. And honey, I'll either see you talk to you next week or never again.
Or
So,
never again, yep.
Hopefully,
Or
sometime.
unless you follow me on Instagram or something, then
Yeah.
we can talk on there.
There you go.
Right, there you go.
There
Okay.
you go.
Delectable meats, was it?
Delectable
Meats. Yeah.
All right. Just going to keep plugging it.
Yeah.
That's right. At Delectable Meats.
You need a drop button.
I know.
It's so true.
Smell-o-vision. The Wonka-vision. Like, here's the rib. Can you imagine? We had to go back in time to hunt Brontosaurus because it shrinks so much to go to the screen.
Oh, that just reminded
All
me.
right. That does it. I'm out of here.
right.
It was a pleasure, guys. Have a
Yep.
good night, okay?
Good night,
you
man.
too.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Wayner. You can find him and follow him at Jeff Wayner. Yeah. And at Delectable Meats, you can follow Aunt Honey.
Your Brontosaurus joke reminded me of that King of the Hill episode when
Dang it,
Dale
Bobby.
goes, the CIA invented dinosaurs to discourage time travel.
I totally forgot about that one. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Totally forgot about that. Oh,
It's one of my all-time favorite moments from that show. That show's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Everything about it.
It's awesome.
Mike Judge is one of the greatest. That show, yeah. Office Space, that show, Daria, Beavis and Butthead. That guy's great.
Yes.
Everything that guy's created is awesome.
Oh, it's so great. Love it.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? We've swapped some stuff around. We will sample some meat here in just a minute. But until then, let's go into some music time this week. In fact, let me push the button so we have the bumper going so people don't complain. Music review! Because it's awesome. I love the tail reverb and delay on that. So 80s. Oh, all right.
Awesome.
So this week we have Pluto's Diary out of Florida. They're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can find them at plutosdiary.wixsite.com. We have their song Avalanche. Again, this is coming out of Florida. I heard this a little bit ago. Did you have a chance to listen to it?
I actually didn't.
Oh, so
this will be my first time listening.
This will be your first time listening to it. I enjoyed it. It's definitely kind of that poppy style. So if you're into more of that pop style music, this is gonna be great for you. So here it is. This is Avalanche by Pluto's Diary.
Tell me lately what's been troubling your mind. I'll try to comment without sounding 23. No reservations, let's be honest with ourselves. We don't know who we are or who we're gonna be. Your side feels like an avalanche. The tea is cold, the night is old, and I'm not sold on wearing black and white when we look so good in gray. Ooh, lay me down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Pluto's Diary and their song Avalanche. Anthony, what did you think, sir?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's not the style I'd listen to typically, but not bad.
You know, it's not my typical style either, but you know, we've had that happen a lot on this show to where we have, we've had some country stuff, well, more so country and things that, yeah, it's not necessarily my style of music, but I can appreciate, the recording quality, the mixing, the mastering, that work that went into this was top notch.
Yeah.
The vocals are tight.
Yeah, and musically it's good.
Musically it's tight. Vocally it's very, very tight. It's not necessarily our style, but that's okay. The whole point of this is to introduce people into different types of music, different genres, into things that they wouldn't necessarily hear anywhere else.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like stuff that I haven't heard recently.
No.
So it's different. It's new, or it's got some stuff.
It's got some stuff. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not usually into the pop, but I actually did. I really like that. I thought that went very well. So Pluto's Diary, fantastic. Thank you guys so much for submitting that. If you want to submit your song, send us a link to your single at classlesschat@gmail.com. And you need to put something in there that says that, we give you permission to play and discuss our song. And that would be great. Again, that's classlesschat@gmail.com. Also, because this is bringing us into the next segment, if you have a grade schooler in your house or you're a teacher of grade schoolers, we love their stories. So feel free to submit their story, knowing that we are going to read their story as it is written on the show, but probably as a pirate. Or a parrot, either one.
Or a southern parrot.
Or a southern bell parrot for some odd reason. Jace talked about that too. She's like, I laughed. She's like, I started laughing so hard when it went into southern bell parrot, and then you started talking about it, and I laughed even harder. But submit your child's story. Write it out as it was written as much as possible, or send us a picture of it. Again, that is classlesschat@gmail.com. I do believe it's time for another delectable tale. Won't you join us down on Storybook Corner? Yes. All right, here we go. Oh, favorite part of the show. Other than sampling some ribs here very shortly.
This is better, actually.
Oh, this is another long one. I haven't even read this yet. Okay. No pre-reading whatsoever. Let me get a little drink of coffee so I don't die.
Am I in this one?
If you want, I think I've got it open. It should be open there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you can just make comments along the way if you want. That's fantastic.
Okay.
Once there was a boy. This boy was very special. This special boy's name was Caden. Caden had a power. His power was X-ray vision. On Christmas, he could always see what his presents were, that was. Parents. That drove his parents frustrated and distraught.
I've been driven to frustrated and distraught.
That drove his parents frustrated and distraught. That's awesome. All right. Yes.
Caden's parents found a bunch of toxic waste. Toxic waste was something that got rid of his superpowers. Caden's parents tricked Caden into going into the toxic waste. But Caden wasn't tricked. The night before, he had switched to real toxic waste with fake toxic waste.
Which is an abundant supply of, I've heard.
Yes, every comic book shop everywhere.
Yeah.
When Caden's parents found out about that, they became irate.
What kid writes this? This is awesome.
Shame on you, Caden. Shame you. He tells his mother, for this, you are grounded. Scolded his father. Caden stomped his way to his room and slammed the door. Just then, his mother and his father realized they had X-ray vision too.
I just realized right now.
Hey, baby, I see your underwear. No, Caden's father told him to come out of his room. When Caden slowly came down the stairs,
Let's go Southern again.
down the stairs, he saw a red flash from his father's eyes. Caden ran as fast as he could. Dad, you have X-ray vision too? Caden asked. Not just me. Your mother has it too, Caden's dad said. Now we're one big happy superhero family.
I don't know why I go Southern on this. It just happens.
That was the best story I've ever heard in my life. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. Wow. Fake toxic waste and everything.
But I love how it makes the superpowers go away instead of like, oh, I got bit by a spider. A radioactive spider, and now I'm Spider-Man.
Toxic waste. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Whoever's child this is, thank you.
Yes,
thank your parents.
That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh.
X-ray vision from toxic waste.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. All right. So we are based. That's all of it. Let's pull out your delectable meat. Let's sample this so we can promo your delectable meat.
Do you want to say that again for me?
Sample your delectable meat.
First you said pull out. My delectable
Did I
meat.
Seriously?
You did.
Oh no.
I laughed. That was good. Well, I've pulled it out, Drew.
That's awesome. Of the bowl, people. It's in a bowl. For those of you listening to the audio
It's
only.
okay. We're back to Matt True stuff.
Do we have a Mattism from this week?
I think we do. Let me check because he was texting me.
I'm gonna close the door real fast. But yeah, go
It
for
was
it.
hilarious. What did he say to me? Oh
my gosh.
What did he say?
I don't know. I asked you. He said that one thing that one time. Can I bone your girlfriend?
That was yeah. Can I bone your girlfriend? Yeah, he asked me.
Let's get the meat.
Yeah, let's just get on. I can't find it now.
All right, I want a rib.
Okay, ribs.
I just want. Ooh, I want them all. Oh my gosh, sir. Like.
Yeah, so these are
They've got
St. Louis
sauce on them. Oh.
St. Louis cut.
Oh.
Yeah, St. Louis cut spare ribs. And these were
Delectable.
yeah. They were dry brined overnight.
There's
and then smoked.
The smoke ring is fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. There's one here if you want to show the camera, if you want, or I can.
Oh yeah, I showed him in the other thing, but there's check out that smoke ring, people.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
So
if you know smoked meat at all, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so these went 6 hours. Which yeah, they're really good. I mean, I'm talking about my own ribs, but I think they're pretty good.
Actually, I'm pretty sure these came from an animal.
Oh no.
Did you drop it?
Yeah, right onto my shirt.
And it's a white shirt too. At least you took off the jersey.
Yep. There was a reason for this. I wasn't going to make it through this without making a mess. That's pretty much the way it goes.
All right, I'm going to finish this after the show.
This is going to be so awesome on the podcast. People listening to us just chomping away at ribs.
It's not a... We're not trying different jelly beans this time. Sorry, guys. All right, well, I'm going to finish that here after the show. That was fantastic. So thank you, Anthony, for coming over.
Yeah.
Bringing your delectable meats. You can follow Anthony on Instagram, Delectable Meats.
Yeah, Delectable Meats. And
a Facebook page.
And I also have a Facebook page called Delectable Meats, and I just dropped that on the table. Yeah, and I make all kinds of different stuff. And I have a couple of like how-tos. I'm not an expert. I'm very much a novice. I've only been barbecuing for a few seasons. And I've only really been smoking for 2 seasons. And it's a lot harder than I thought it would be.
But you do it very well.
Well, thank you. I've been working at it.
I like it. Work more, bring more over.
Okay. I will.
So, thanks to Jeff Weiner for coming live onto the show. It's fun. It's great, as always. Thank you, Anthony, for coming in and filling in for Pat.
Yeah.
In theory, Pat should maybe be better by next week, but we're not sure, so we're going to have to play it by ear. So make sure you come in and check out the show again next week. And find out. We'll find out who's here and who's helping out and who's doing what, but it'll be a good time and a fun time after all. We now live stream on YouTube, so you can check us out and follow us at youtube.com. That's for Classless Chat. Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. You are who make it possible for us to put on this production and put on the show. You can support the show if you enjoy it. Even $1 a month goes a very, very long way for a show. And you can support us at patreon.com/ClasslessChat. And of course, you can check out the show, any of the past shows, and links to everything you need and want at ClasslessChat.com. Thank you guys so very much. Thanks for listening to Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Pat. Be sure to listen again next time. You never know what these two are going to say.